Hamish's favourite things are the swimming pool, and he loves television. He does love movies, so, and television's great. I was always the parent that was never going to put my kid in front of a television all day, but it's the one thing he can do all by himself. Hamish has cerebral palsy. He's affected in all 4 limbs and feeding, so he's tube fed, can't walk, can't talk, can vocalise, can scream. He's got a wicked sense of humour. Hamish turned 15 this week. It was his birthday, and birthdays are always a really confronting time for me. A lot of people celebrate birthdays and enjoy birthdays, and you know, there's a little bit about Hamish's birthdays that I don't enjoy. You know, the realisation that I've been doing this 15 years, yeah, and that nothing about this 15th birthday is any different to any others, much different. Apart from the fact that he's getting chronologically older, he still needs the same amount of care as he did when he was born, and that's not going to change. It was hard. You know, his father and I dealt very differently with things, and inevitably we broke up. He's got a great dad, and his dad's his best mate, but we had to do things differently, and it's been a really hard road, really, really long, hard road. And you know, we're lucky, you know, that we're still both got Hamish's best interests at heart, and we work really, really hard together for him. And he's gone and worked and had a great job and career and stuff like that, and you know, bought a house and things like that. And they're the things that I always wanted for myself too. So that was another grieving process to go through. You go through so much grief and loss when you have a child born with a disability, or something happens along the lines that someone you love gets hurt, and things change forever. But I am the one that took on the main caring role, which meant very different lives for us. You try and live life as normal as possible. You try and just get on with it. You want a job, you want to earn money, you might want to have more kids, you might want to buy a house or pay off your car or get a new car, and those things are out of reach as well, because if you're in a situation where you're alone, you're doing the bulk of the caring, and you can't work, let alone work enough to put money away to buy a house, put a deposit on or anything like that, then you're stuck in a socio-economic situation that you might not have ever been in had this not happened. It is so easy to lose who you are. Your responsibility to the person you're caring for is so huge that for me, for a long time, I was just somebody else. I was me, and I did what I would do in any situation, but I lost a lot of other stuff. There was a lot of stuff about me that I couldn't do because I didn't have the time, I didn't have the energy. I found a sport 5 years ago, and it was really good timing because I was doing a lot of self-medicating and I wasn't well. And I was doing the best I could, and I'd started really noticing that I had to change things up. And I got a job in a school and really started helping myself and getting better. And then I started playing roller derby, much to the horror of my mother, and a number of other people in the family whose reaction was, how can you play that sport? What if you get hurt? What about Hamish? And that got me really angry. Don't ever what if me. I found something I love and this is what I'm going to do. And when they actually seen what finding a sport did for me, they realised how important it was. It's hard to find that place where you don't resent the person you're caring for because of a whole bunch of other stuff. You need carers NT, and you need service providers to be at their best, and you need the funding to be available, because if it's not and you don't get it, then you're nothing. Yeah, you're a carer and you save the government a lot of money, and you know, you need a medal for what you do, apparently, but you're nothing. as a person, you feel like nothing. A good day looks like when you get out of bed and it's clear in your head all the things that you have to do and you're keen to do them. A bad day is when you wish you would just wake up and it was all a dream. You got to talk about it. I'm getting better at that. I've been to the carers NT counsellor and it's been helpful, but you have to ring somebody up and just say, you know what, I just hate this. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I won't do this anymore, because you've got to get it out, otherwise someone's going to pay for it. The main focus is to make sure that long term, Hamish is in a safe and secure environment. I love him to pieces, but you know, I'm going to die one day anyway. It's no good me looking after him forever. I would give the advice that I never take, and I would give the advice that I know that they never take. But maybe I think we all hear it just one more time and it sinks in and we go, okay, maybe I better take that advice, which is look after yourself.